Hi, I'm Lake with an I. So, yesterday I just saw the new Bad Boys for Life movie, and I gotta say, it was actually surprisingly good. The past two movies were pretty good. They were directed by Michael Bay. First one had that classic 90s guns blazing action fused with a lot of comedic moments that still hold up to this day, actually. Topped off with some great chemistry between Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, played by Will Smith, and Martin Lawrence, playing the detectives. Well, the second film let's just say it wasn't for me.
Like to see how the machine works. That sounded dirty. I would like to see how the machine works, baby.
What the frick?
So, what made Bad Boys for Life pretty good? Well, first of all, you have that great chemistry, obviously, between the two main characters. Most of the jokes in this film landed, except for a few in the middle, which I'll get into later. And there's actually some surprisingly well-written dramatic scenes in this film that I thought worked. It takes the heart from the first movie and carries it into this film very well. It's a little bit hard to talk about some of those dramatic moments without getting into spoilers. Basically, something happens to Mike Lowry that then Marcus reacts to in a very realistic kind of way. So yeah, some decent drama. I feel like we get a lot of these more dramatic moments because of the fact that this film is being directed by two different directors as opposed to being directed by Michael Bay. And if you aren't familiar with Michael Bay, just watch one Transformers trailer and you'll pretty much get the gist of it. His recent films basically amount to explosions, boobs, and terrible dialogue. Suffice to say, I'm glad he's taken the backseat on this one. Obviously, with different directors means a different kind of style, and I gotta say, it's got a lot of flair. They definitely know how to switch up shots to keep your interest. You can tell that the directors were having fun and they come up with different ways, creative ways to follow the action. Don't get me wrong, this isn't any kind of John Wick or anything, but I mean, it is nice that they switch things up a little bit. Alright, moving on to the bad. So there were a few generic parts in this movie. One being the fact that they introduced this new kind of team called Ammo. Ammo consists of 4 new characters. We have Rita, played by Pielo Numes, Rafe, played by Charles Melton, Dorn, played by Alexander Ludwig, and Kelly, played by Vanessa Hudgens. The actors and actresses all do great in their roles. The problem is it just takes away the spotlight from Mike and Marcus. And alright, that generic part I was talking about. You know how every once in a while in movies you'll get one of those fake out death scenes? Well, it's done in this movie, and it's not done in any kind of interesting kind of way. It's generic. It's silly. Also, there's this unnecessary beef in the beginning between Mike Lowry's character and Rafe's character from Ammo. That's just kind of unnecessary, and by the end of the movie, they're best buds and fist bumping. They don't even show them, like, developing any kind of friendship or anything. They just randomly somehow like each other by the end of the movie. I don't know. There's just some character moments like that aren't fully fleshed out or explained. Despite this movie's flaws, I gotta say, it's got great chemistry. Most of the jokes in here landed. There's some decent dramatic scenes. And just interesting directorial style. If you got time to check it out sometime this week, I would recommend it. Well, that just about does it for me. I'll see y'all in the next video.